Hi everybody, Eugene here with Darkroom Software. In this quick video, I want to talk to you a little bit about PhotoReflect. So, a little bit of a backstory. Darkroom and PhotoReflect used to be owned by the same company. That company went out of business and sold them as two separate companies. We still have a great relationship with PhotoReflect, but we are two separate companies. What is PhotoReflect? It is an online storefront. It's a service where you can sell your images to your customers online and actually have images processed and printed through Labtricity, which is also part of PhotoReflect. PhotoReflect and Labtricity are handled by the same people. So, but the short is that you can sell online and upload from Darkroom Core, Darkroom Pro. So let's go ahead and jump right in and see just a little glimpse of what PhotoReflect can do to help you make additional sales after an event, or maybe be your primary source of income. Let's get started. Right here, I have Darkroom Core open, and I have a catalog. What we'll do is go into the Pro Services tab. I have my PhotoReflect account. I'm logged in. I'm also logged into my Labtricity account. It's not showing here, but I know I am. So here's my storefront. I actually don't use this. I have it linked from my website, the URL. But if I go to my Setup tab, you'll see that I have different package groups. Those package groups are specifically, they have that little eye to denote that they are online package groups. And here I have 4x6, 5x7, all with a price associated. It's important to have a price on it because it's being used to sell. So these three are all just normal prints that I can print in-house. Let's say I didn't have an 8x10 printer. I can then send it to a lab, just like this specialty product right here. It's a 5x7 metal print, or actually it's 8x10. Let me go ahead and change that. And ooh, the price went up just a little bit, so we'll go ahead and charge $49. I know that it's $25, so that gives me $25 additional after the sell. Now, one thing to keep in mind is there is a monthly cost to it and also a percentage of the sale. So whenever you're doing your pricing, you want to keep that in mind. If I set this for $26, I would actually be losing money. So I have my 8x10 metal print, my slate print, we'll move that up. And these are all being made at a local lab in San Antonio. It has Photo Express, but it's actually Digital Pro Lab out of San Antonio. A really cool lab if you're interested. And then I have a canvas print, which I can do myself, and then a digital download. So that's what I'm offering. But one of the great things about this is you're in control of what you're offering, whether it's stuff that you can produce, whether it's something that you want to outsource, what you want to charge. And not only that, but you can have different groups. So for my sports, I can have, let's look at, apparently right now, all I have is my portrait. So if I had my sports, I could then go in and add memory mates, magazine covers, photo ball, dog tag, mug, those type of things that are specific for parents of kids playing youth sports. And let's say as a wedding photographer, I can then have other things that are more suited for wedding guests. So let's go ahead and switch back over to the photo library. And I have a catalog here. I'm going to go ahead and double click on it. Just normal basic stuff for catalogs, and we're going to click on web options here, and then I have my portraits online package group selected, default shipping, and once again PhotoReflect has much more in-depth videos. They have their own YouTube channel, but they have much more in-depth guides on how to do some of these, use some of these options, like adding a watermark or a password. Let's say I was photographing kids and I want to make sure those were password protected. I can add a challenge and response, and then also an expiration date for a call to action. So we'll go ahead and click finish for now, and let's get some images in here and see kind of how this works and how it looks for the client, the end user. So it's going to go ahead and import the images in and create previews. And what's really neat, now I do have a pretty fast internet connection here, but it's able to create and upload the images faster. It's faster uploading the images than it is at creating the previews. So let's go ahead and just select a few of these images and make sure they are all oriented properly. Oh, missed one. Trick here is you can hold down Alt and click on the top of the image and it'll rotate it correctly. So we just want to make sure everything looks right. Looks like 2 more, 3 more. Okay, once everything's oriented right, I'm gonna go ahead and click publish, and this is a little bit confusing. It has publish selected. Now I have one image selected, but it's not actually talking about the image, it's actually talking about the catalog. So I'm gonna go ahead and click publish selected. It's gonna upload the whole catalog, and you can see there it goes. And I might have lied about how fast my internet connection is. Looks like it's taking right about the same time to actually cache those previews as it is to upload, but it's just about done. So what we'll do is, once that finishes, we'll open up a web browser and see what we got. Okay, so here's my website. I'm going to click on, like I said earlier, rather than telling somebody to go eugenewise.photoreflect.com, I just have it on my website and find my photos, purchase prints link. And there's that catalog that we just uploaded. It's already ready already. And I can now go ahead through, select print, choose the product. And what's really neat about, let's add an 8x10 metal print, and then add to cart, and maybe we want a couple 4x6s for grandparents, and add to cart. So right now I have those products set to print locally. If I want my lab to completely fulfill everything, I can set it to a lab 4x6, and then they would handle the printing and send it out. I'm gonna go ahead and click on checkout and place my order. The real nice part about this is that if it is lab fulfilled, I'm going to receive the order. I'm going to be able to make adjustments just like as if it was a saved order here. I can then still go in and do additional cropping before I actually process the image. So I would have that option. It would show up as a photo reflect order, and then I print it, sends it to the lab. Lab takes it from there, sends it out. I receive a check a little bit later, minus the photo reflect fees. So the idea here is you are a photo booth operator or an event photographer, and you're using this to make additional money after the event, selling the original images. Like I said, you can also, I also know sports photographers, event photographers that are using this specifically for, they capture images and then they just sell them online, and that works out well for them. But and then I've actually even heard of some event photographers, what they will do is use the same process but rather than having a whole bunch of sales kiosks, they have computers that are just logged into PhotoReflect. Somebody can log in, make a purchase, and that kiosk or that computer would send the order back. So at an event, they're uploading it and selling using these kiosks, or they can even have a QR code. And they're prints that they can print on site. So 5x7, 4x6, 8x10 maybe. They receive the order at the event and process the event. So just a different idea for event photographers using kiosks. If you're using Darkroom Core, Darkroom Pro, it's built in. If you're using Darkroom Booth, we do not have PhotoReflect built into Darkroom Booth. But PhotoReflect does have a free software if you're a customer that you can download and use that to upload. We'd prefer using Darkroom Core. I like Darkroom Core for this, but they do have a software through their website that's worth checking out. A lot of information, a lot more information that I didn't even go over with PhotoReflect and some of the options that you have, templates, those type of things. But I just wanted to give you an idea of how this works, your options, and really, if it's for you, awesome. If not, that's okay too. But I hope this has been helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching. If there's a topic that you want to learn a little bit more about, be sure to comment below, like, subscribe, and click the little notification bell so when we release a new video, I'll let you know. Here's some other videos you might like. But most importantly, thanks for being a customer. I'll see you next time.